Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Easy run as Azazel last time. I feel like that might be a little bit redundant to say. I'm hoping that's... oh, shit. Well, I'm not even going to take the seed until we get a couple of floors down here. But I'm hoping that we... what I was going to say is that I was hoping we have a little bit more trouble on this run. But, like, in a more constructive way. I was going to say, like, you know, hopefully we have some more opportunities to get, you know, some strategic thought and good tactics and stuff like that. Instead, what we have found is we're going to be in a situation where we just can't get hit. So that's exciting. Ruka, I know, man, but it's okay. We don't need to worry that much. Lovely. We got an Eternal Heart. We don't need to worry about that worry that much about being the Lost, because we've already beaten the Lost. All we really need to do is put in our time. If we have a good run, awesome. Bragging rights. If we have a shit run, well, we'll just re-ran him, won't we? And I'm not too worried about losing a 1 streak. Truth be told, the meta of items is, like, totally messed up as the Lost. I'm actually really stoked that we got, okay, I'm really stoked that we got the quarter because that gives us access to the shop early, which could, in time, give us a better series of shop items, which gives us, in particular, a better chance of getting the stopwatch, which a lot of people consider, you know, among that series of items. Man, I wish he started with Spectral Tears in addition to the fact that he could fly. The stopwatch is considered one of the, you know, pantheon of items that actually can make it conceivable to win as the Lost if you get that plus, you know, other stuff that is also decent. Kind of like a Holy Mantle or a 9 Lives or many things along those lines. Speaking of which, of course, we'll be hoping for those to show up as well. Is that another luck upgrade? It is. It is another luck upgrade. This room can basically suck my glands forever. That, actually, I meant to have that come out a little bit more family-friendly, but I think it came out somehow grosser because of its specificity. In any case, the Lost. I think we might have a better win rate with the Lost than we do with, like, Eve, which is actually kind of comical, and I'd prefer for that stat to say, you know, stay the exact same way that it's been. But, you know, it's got to break at some point. Or we could just win on this run. You know, there is that chance of happening as well. You know what would be awesome as well? Free Goat Head, because deals with the devil are free. The more of them I could get, the better. This dude, I swear to God, he's just scurrying back and forth like in perfect phase to not get hit by my shots. Oh, you are a dirty dog. All right, well, we got an extra key, which will be useful for the next floor. Careful. Very careful. Very, very careful. Okay, that was a little scary. Scary careful. Don't blow him up in your face. There you go. I Can See Forever on the next floor is awesome as well. There's a lot of secret room items that don't necessarily help us out all that much, but there's a lot of secret room items that would at least allow us to continue a run. Like, for example, if we got 1-up, then when we died, we could at least continue the run. Even if we weren't continuing as the Lost. That's okay. We have had some Lost runs where we won after dying because we continued as Dark Judas, which, you know, doesn't count as a win as the Lost, but you know what I'm talking about here. I need to finish this floor by getting to the shop, because if there's a stopwatch, that gives me renewed hope for the future. More pills. One of them, oh, I thought there was a luck up. Amnesia, not that bad. Explosive diarrhea, potentially fatal, but luckily we can just leave because we got the same pill on the way out. Mom's Pearl, I don't think is particularly useful for us. Bit of a weird choice, isn't it? Because the Bible actually is okay. Because it would allow us to kill Mom and Mom's heart instantly. But I think I'm just going to save our money. And I'm going to hope for a better spacebar item. If we get hit against Mom or Mom's heart, well, I won't feel so good about... oh, come on. Come on now. Theoretically, we could still win this. But I'm not holding out a lot of hope. Got some good RNG, we got some bad RNG. This is the bad RNG. Unfortunately, as the Lost, yeah, good RNG only counts if it's great. Bad RNG counts twice as much. Alright. I'm glad I didn't take down the seed, but at least I gave it the old college try there. Lazarus. Okay. Lazarus has some interesting strategic perks. Curse of the Unknown. We got a B9M. And then GG0L. I'll write that seed down. Hematemesis lets me know exactly how much HP I have with Curse of the Unknown. I kind of forgot what Lazarus starts with, but since I picked up both of those hearts, I'm going to assume that Lazarus starts with 3 HP, and I think that's true. It's helpful because if we get an HP upgrade here, I would actually like to... Oh, we're hit. If I could get an HP upgrade here, I would actually like to hurt myself as Lazarus to see if I still feel, and then I'll, you know, focus on the pain, the only thing that's real, and all that jazz. But mostly... Oh, come on. A little ridiculous here. Mostly, it allows us to get that damage modifier, which is really nice. 2 sellers in a row is not my favorite RNG in Isaac, but hey. It is what it is. I know, it's okay, Ruka. You don't need to be salty about it, alright? I'm going to get through this as long as we face not the most difficult room in existence here. And it's not that bad, but it's pretty annoying. It just takes a long time to kill these enemies, because we're not doing that much damage, and they generate more enemies, obviously, in and of themselves. We probably should try to blow up those spiders near the pots. It's not so easy, though. Especially considering, you know, the closer they get to the pots, the harder it is for me to actually hit them. Come on, come this way. That might do. That might do. Come on. Get in the middle. We blew up 1 pot. That's not so good. If there were tinted rocks, we missed an opportunity there as well, but that's okay. We have a bomb anyway, so we can blow it up and then maybe use that as a little bit of a buffer of HP for the future. And we got even more bombs in the process there. Considering the number of bombs we have, I will actually put a bomb down there. We got 1 penny for our troubles. I didn't even think a pot could pay out with 1 penny. I thought the minimum was 2. So this is a bit of a piss off for me. I can't help but notice that we have another enormous room bordering this one, which is another piss off. And we're, like, not just difficult bosses, but we're encountering some serious asshole-ish rooms as well. I'm making up a lot of swear words and pejoratives here. The moon. Pretty useful for the first floor, honestly. If we're going to save a bomb, then we could use those bombs later to open up a tinted rock. Of course, it's usually easier to find the secret room on the first floor than on any other floor after that, now that the secret room logic actually works. Not surprised I got hit there. Should still have 2.5 HP, though. There's no reason to really get stressed out about it yet. But let's try the moon card right now. Picked up an extra key. And by extra key, I mean a key. Now, if we find our item room right off the bat here, like on the top, I will not go through that big room. We're going to go through the big room, which pretty much, just by definition, like by necessity, has to border the item room, as it does. Tempted to use a bomb here. Really not getting a very good draw when it comes to big rooms here. We've encountered some of the hardest ones that you can encounter on the first couple of floors. And I would be surprised, honestly, if we didn't fight the haunt. It seems like when it rains, it pours. We should have no excuse to not beat the haunt. As the Lost, you always have an excuse to not beat the haunt. You can only get hit once. That's pretty nasty. As Lazarus, we can get hit like 4 times, maybe 3 times now. If we die, we'll come back with 1 HP as well. The only attack that the haunt does that hits you for more than 1 HP, or sorry, for more than half of an HP is if he runs into you. So as long as we keep ourselves at the bottom of the level, we really, really should have no chance of getting completely screwed. Now, we actually do have enough money to maybe buy a Spirit Heart from the shop, so I'm thinking that we'll shoot all this poop. If we get another penny, we'll kill ourselves after the haunt fight. We'll leave that neutral fly, hopefully, so that we can just use that as an engine to kill ourselves, basically. Come on, just give me 1 penny. I fought through your bullshit here, and you're not even going to give me a penny? If we kill ourselves, come back to life, and buy a Spirit Heart, that gives us a really good chance to have, Oh, okay. That's how it's going to be then. I'm going to stop complaining now. We don't need to kill ourselves anymore to get a damage bonus, because our damage is going to be so good. But if we can, and we can benefit from it, it might not be the worst idea in the world. You know what? I'm going to blow up these pots with those right there. At some point, they're going to have to pay out with a penny. We might have to blow up our donation machine to make it happen, though. Yeah, let's see. We'll start just by blowing... we'll blow them both up. What does it matter? We don't need the donation machine to be high anymore. Rather save a bomb. Alright, but we will kill ourselves and pick up the Spirit Heart, especially if we get an HP here. An HP upgrade, to be more specific, I suppose. But really, we should be in a fantastic position, not only on this floor, but on this run in general, as a result of the fact that we picked up one of the best items that you can possibly have in the game right off the bat. So we did... Oh, we extinguished the fire, though, like an idiot. Is there anything even left here that I can kill myself with? Did I leave the neutral fly? Ah! I thought that was going to be a shortcut. Instead, it was a shortcut to danger. 48-hour energy. Well, that's pretty good with no spacebar item. I hope I left that neutral fly back there. I did. I'm a genius. Okay, kill me. There we go. I didn't have as much HP as I thought. Then we'll go buy the Spirit Heart. We might want to buy a key, actually, but we'll buy the Spirit Heart as well to give us a better deal with the devil chance. I'd rather have a deal with the devil than have an item room. Guaranteed. So we could buy the bomb. Let's buy the bomb. That could give us a key at some point via a variety of circuitous means. Alright, so our damage is going to be 1.2 times greater than it used to be as a result of the Lazarus pickup, or the Lazarus rags, I guess, and Mom's Knife. We have Curse of the Unknown again, but we have 2 red hearts and 1 spirit heart. Oh yeah. This should be a pretty good situation for us. Now, we spent a ton of time on the first floor. I should ignore the clock. Immediately, I was like, we should go faster now to make up for it. No. Why don't we ignore the clock and actually take our time to do our due diligence here? This would be a very, kind of a devastating run to mess up. Let's not mess it up. Well, we can trade a bomb for a penny. Might end up being the right trade, though, if the secret room is there as well. Basically, free penny. Well, the secret room is very unlikely to be down there, so I actually think it's worth a try. Let's try right here. No. We still got something out of it, but it's a shit trade. But we can now open this up, I think. Yeah, that's really good. And we got unlimited keys. Hopefully that pays out with more golden chests on this floor. Also, more bombs. Okay. I will do this. I think this oftentimes works out. That time was an exception to the rule. Our luck is at 0 now that we're, respawned. Which is not great, but it's better than it used to be. Nice. Okay, we'll take our time to shoot this because it's possible that we can maybe make our shop worthwhile. We'd have to get some pretty lucky drops here. Wonder if we could just extinguish, like, all the fire at once. Yeah, that's a much more effective means, or efficient means of doing so. There's our item room. Yeah, this, I mean, Mom's Knife... Oh, that was so dumb. Mom's Knife right off the bat is a really, 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 really amazing get. Let's try not to completely fuck it up. And especially getting, like, an extra damage bonus through kind of a weird way, but getting that extra damage bonus either way is extremely helpful as well. We haven't had Mom's Knife in a long time, though. If you want me to, you're gonna try to guilt me or something, you're gonna have to try hard, because we haven't had Mom's Knife in fucking forever. We haven't had Brimstone in a long time either. Mind you, we did random Azazel last time, but still. What about our pill? We don't know it. And we didn't actually get a deal with the devil. We just got some more pills. We got 2 of the same one, though. 2 bad gas pills. Somebody up there likes me. Our other pill? Luck up. It's good, actually. I do think that luck is one of the best stats in the game, so I'm happy to have it. We could go to our shop. What's the point, right? Go to our shop for free. We could get another Spirit Heart, I guess, but I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, come on. Come on over. Come on over, baby. You drop a red heart? No, you're just going to drop nothing at all. Our item room, by the way, if you're just listening, if you're playing these videos podcast style, our item was the magnet, which I didn't really remark about because it's largely not that worthwhile. I mean, it just doesn't change things all that much. It can be great if there's a lot of items that you wouldn't otherwise be, or a lot of consumables, I guess, that you wouldn't otherwise be able to get. Probably just bunged up our deal with the devil chance. Or deal with the angel chance, I guess, because we didn't get a true deal with the devil on the last floor. And we get Bob's Brain, a teleportation that is just going to give us Nun's Habit. I'm not going to take Bob's Brain here. I think you got to cut me some slack on that one. I take Bob's Brain all the time. And I actually have, I've been a staunch defender of Bob's Brain after the point at which I realized that it's actually a great item and I'm just being a big old baby about it. But I still believe in the Bob's Brain principle of the D threshold. If you're below the D threshold, you need damage, basically. Bob's Brain is a great choice. An easy shortcut to damage that carries a little bit of risk associated with it, admittedly. If you have great damage, as we already do, I think Bob's Brain is more likely to be a bit disruptive than it is to be productive. So let's just move along for now, and, I'll say thank you to the game for the free Nun's Habit. That's awesome. Even though we don't have a spacebar item, and Nun's Habit is a little bit worse than it used to be in vanilla as a result of its nerf, it's still an item that I love to have for free. It's alright, Ruka. I know it's been nerfed, but it'll be okay, buddy. Aquarius Trail of Tears, one of my lesser favorites when it comes to the Zodiac items, but Creep for free is still pretty good. And that's not a Tinted Rock. If we could also get like a Slow or a Freeze, then you can really actually make that Creep work in your favor. And at worst, it means that, hey, I don't have to pay for Headless Baby if I don't want to, I guess. Which I often do, even though I don't consider it that good. Great Mom's Knife accuracy out of me here. I'm feeling really good about my performance thus far. Boss room should be over here. That's the kind of room I'm more of a big fan of. Speaking of big fan, now let's not talk about big fan for once. Bad Trip Pill is scary, but this is a really good room for the magnet, obviously. We will be looking for some more HP. That's the real problem that we've got right now is, you know, the chance of like an accidental death goes way up the less HP we have. One more hit should do it if we do it properly anyway. Yep, that'll do it. No Deal with the Devil and Pills. Very scary. Lots of bad trips. Luck Up. Balls of Steel. That's pretty good. Well, I think we'd rather take Bad Trip than Bad Gas. And now that we have Spirit Hearts, we don't really have a need to buy any from the shop. That allows us to save our money and maybe actually pick up something worthwhile here. Also, because of our money situation... Excuse me? I regret opening that, but still. Because of our money situation, we might have a chance to get an arcade, and there it is. I also just picked up a random nickel, along with another luck upgrade, and another key. Ruka, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Kate's not in distress out there. She's just playing Darkest Dungeon, man. That game will throw anybody for a little bit of a loop. We're gonna pick up this and we're gonna gamble one more time. Again, I'm not overly concerned about making boss rush happen. If it happens, it happens, and we have Mom's Knife, so we could probably do it. We'll come back for backtracking into this blood bank a little later. For now, let's do some exploration, because we do have enough money to make our shop worthwhile. Oh, I should have stuck in there. That's fine. Balls of Steel. Well, even though we don't have PhD, we're learning quite a lot about the pills available in our rotation. That was terrible damage. That would have been worse. I don't think I got caught by the last one, though. Lucky me. Did we get anything out of the mushroom? No. With 9 bombs, I'm almost tempted to take a look for Magic Mush, honestly. If we don't get Magic Mush, hopefully we just get some things that are relatively useful. Like 48-hour energy is very useful if we can... Sure, that's Mini Mush. 48-hour energy is pretty useful if we can get a spacebar item. I'll sacrifice a Spirit Heart to go into our room here. Spiders and more pills. One is Hematemesis, one is a luck upgrade. What's our other pill? 48-hour energy. I think we'll take Hematemesis with us for now for use on a blood bank. It's kind of just an easy way to get a little bit of extra HP. We have a boss room, or sorry, a boss trap room, which we can totally get into. You know, you might be cynical and say, like, this run is not that interesting because we have Mom's Knife right off the bat. But it's made more interesting by the lack of HP that we have. So I wouldn't say thankful for that necessarily, but from entertainment's standpoint, I'm thankful for it. 2 Balls of Steel pills. Okay, well, that shoots a hole in that a little bit. That makes it much easier for us to, you know, have high hopes of winning this run, because that's a ton of HP, even if it's not in a traditional form. I wonder if we can get all 6. Nah, just 4. And we got a health upgrade out of it. Okay, so now we're starting to get a little out of control. In my defense, I very rarely actually take the opportunity to blow up those mushrooms, so the fact that I'm actually getting something out of them this time, I feel like I have a little bit, I have myself to thank. That was a terrible use of Mom's Knife, but we didn't get hit. Hard to control ourselves with Mini Mush right now. Love that room, though. Okay, Blank Card. Blank Card is a spacebar item well worth having. Infamy for free? I mean, it means that we don't have to waste a key on a golden chest later to get it. Infamy is actually, like, a pretty good item. It might be the item that has the incidence of the highest incidence of showing up, I guess I should say. We'll go back for that. Bad damage. Where were you on that one, Infamy? Way to go. So, I used to really like Converter. I now actually think Converter is kind of bad. I'll donate it until we get down to 20 cents, just to you know, put a little money back in the donation machine so we never really have to worry about getting it too low. We got 2 bombs left. Shouldn't be worried about the time. It's a habit that's hard to break, I'll admit, you know. Checking the clock all the time. I'm going to hold off on it because boss rush doesn't matter. But my mind is like, remember boss rush? It's like a drug addiction. If the boss rush is there, I can't ignore it. Actually, it worked out really well for us last time. We got D100 and made the run crazy, at least. We are going to need... That's a really good payout. We are going to need a tarot card at some point if we are going to make blank card actually worthwhile. Thought maybe we could do some sneaky stuff there. Good. Thank you, Infamy. I shouldn't have been standing there, but I was standing there. That is really bad. Haruka, what is your problem? I don't know if you can hear that. Apparently, many people cannot even hear the construction noise during the drilling episode, so... I'm guessing you probably can't hear this little faint cat meow here. He just wants some attention. Ruka, come here, buddy. What's wrong, man? Come here. He's just looking at me. He wants out. Hope he doesn't need to poop. We have Mini Mush and Liberty Cap, so when the Mini Mush stacks up twice, we get really, really small. Ruka. Ruka. No more meows for me, I guess. We'll use Hematemesis. We should not have used Hematemesis, because we do want to go to our boss rush room, so we'll do that quickly. We still don't have a tarot card. Now we can take 48 hour energies in the curse room, though. I bet if we go fast enough, we could probably do it, but let's go to our boss rush room first. Golden chest. I think we can afford to open that. Got a spirit heart and decent amount of money out of it. So that spirit heart will at the very least pay for us to get that 48 hour energy pill back. That was bad damage. And like my thinking is that the 48 hour energy pill is worthless right now, but if it ends up being worth something, it'll be worth a lot. Like imagine we get the Hierophant with blank card and then we can pop 48 hour energy and maybe get, you know, 6 spirit hearts or at least 4 spirit hearts out of it. That'll be pretty nice. Very bad Mom's Knife usage for me. That last shot redeemed it a little bit. And we'll pick up a little bit more consumable at the end as well. So that took us back to a pretty good position. Bad trip. We can't really use yet. Oh, that's way too far away for me to get in and out without taking damage. But we got 48 hour energy. So with no tarot cards, I mean, it's a little dubious right now, but at some point in the future, presumably, this 48 hour energy pill will be worth its weight in gold. Some red hearts? There's 1 red heart. And down to the next floor. We're in a great position. If we could get, like, a starter deck, that would also solve our problem. It would turn all pills into cards or runes. And blank card does work with runes, so we are on the lookout, I guess, for, like, a Yara rune or something like that. Sharp plug Yara rune. Not doing so hot on keys, but we can change that. Little Baggy should make it so that blank card works on pills. I mean, I know that it doesn't make any sense mechanically, but I want this item to always be useful. Selfishly, because I currently hold it. And right now, we haven't had many tarot cards. We've had an awful lot of pills, though. I think this is worth a key. Sue me. Well, it was probably worth a key. We got 2 spirit hearts for it. We don't need those spirit hearts immediately, but I think it's still probably a good idea. We might need them immediately. If I continue to take this really dumb damage. Yeah, let's not fight, like, right next to the enemies. There's no reason to. Any enemy that walks on my creep is a friend as far as I'm concerned. Red heart? No, just dropping nothing at all. We will go to the curse room. It's possible we might be able to find the secret room adjacent to it, but who cares? We got the spirit hearts to afford to do this, and we actually earned a profit on it. So I'm going to have a hard time feeling bad about that one. Plus, I don't think our secret room is there, just based on the layout we can see thus far. Would like a little bit more damage on Mom's Knife, just so that we could get the... we could kill enemies without having to worry about the backswing. And we do have a dice room. Oop. Thank you, Infamy. Dice rooms are scary. I hope it's a 5. If we're not going to go to our deal with the devil... Or sorry, if we're not going to go to our... That didn't make it over the spikes somehow. If we're not going to go to our boss rush room, I hope it's a 5. Because then that'll mean we can continue this floor. Well, redo this floor. Very bad damage on my part. Before going to the dice room, I'm going to go to our item room, which has Isaac's Heart, which I'm not going to pick up. As much as I've tried to maintain a commitment to the Zany, there's no way I'm picking up Isaac's Heart. I dislike that item. Luckily, we don't need keys to get into our double key room. It is a 3, which will reroll that, and might reroll all consumables on the floor. I can't remember. That being said, I'm glad it was not a... I'm glad it was not a 5. Or sorry, I'm glad it was not a 1 or a 6. Just because I am content with the kind of run we're having right now. Can't bomb our way through that. That'll be a Magician's card. Alright, well this is okay because we'll fight Greed now. Probably won't have to fight Greed on the next floor. Even got a key back. And we got the magic number of pennies here, so life is good. We didn't get Contract from Below, and yet we seem to be constantly having to deal with double rooms. I know, buddy. How's it going? How you doing, Ruka? Why don't you let the people at home know how you feel? Meow once if you're happy. We don't even need to use any consumables here because of the magnet. You know, I should talk to the magnet, but it's actually been helping us out quite a lot here. That's just holdover hatred from vanilla. This guy should be very easy if I can just get him to travel in a straight line for once. There we go. And more bombs for me. I didn't take the Fool, even though I could have gone on a tirade about Boss Rush, because there's no reason. Like, it's going to be way too tight for time. It might not have been way too tight for time if I had done it quickly enough. I am extremely lucky that I got out of that situation. Where's the Blighted Ovum part, though? Yeah, we want to make sure that we don't get caught in the Brimstone. Should be a deal with the Devil. No deal with the Angel, okay. And a Speedball. Followed by 3 Spirit Hearts, which actually is the perfect amount to take us to the HP cap. Down to the next floor. Ruka, buddy, what do you think about that? I knew it. I knew he had one more in him. All right. So far, so good. Oh, this is beautiful. I believe that this guy has a chance to pay out with tarot cards. Flatworm doesn't affect Mom's Knife, I think. Yeah. If it gave it a cool visual effect, I would take it. It does not, though. I recognize that you can play Demon Judgment twice, by the way. I mean, that's what I was doing there. It's kind of hard to swing it. When he's in a corner, you just kind of push yourself up against him, and it's very easy. But when he's not in a corner, it's a little bit more difficult. You're just shitty. Come on, Ruka. Don't be mad at me. It says, no, you missed your boss rush chance. Come on, dog. Oh, Stigmata. Damage plus HP. Love them both. We will take Sharp Plug, actually, to allow us to use the blank card more often. And we'll take this to give us an extra charge. I recognize that we don't have a card to use yet, but if we ever get one, or a rune, we're in a lovely position, aren't we? And even with Money Equals Power, we still get a huge damage bonus right now. Plus, we have Nun's Habit, so we're just going to be balling out of control. The extra damage upgrade here is lovely as well. Let's move along. We got a beautiful setup. Should probably play the Blood Bank some more, but honestly, we're already at the HP cap, and I don't really want to fuck up our balance anymore by picking up more red hearts. Even though we don't have any way to generate spirit hearts ourselves, I think I'd rather... Oh, don't leave yourself unprotected here. I think I'd rather just keep the current balance we have. I don't expect to be taking that much damage. And there's always the chance that we pick up a Hierophant card or something like that. We should maybe we should go donate a little bit of money. Lucky second secret room. With an unlucky payout, but that's okay. Peace of mind is worth something. I hope we get like a deal with the devil this time instead of a deal with the angel. There's 1. There's 2. Yeah, this is a very smooth run thus far. I mean, it doesn't get much luckier than finding Mom's Knife in your first item room. That helps. Unfortunately, we can't really take advantage of that. Why? Well, I mean, I guess we're just going to get the value of the extra money out of this anyway. Pretty fly. Hey, I'm glad I did it now. Oh, don't walk on that shit. That was a disaster. Well, now we'll go back for the Balls of Steel pill. And we can still do one more get in, get out. no payout, but that's okay. I think I'll go back and donate just because, you know, the more we donate now, the less we have to worry about ever running out of cash in our bank. I don't think we ever will, but I have taken like 30 or 40 cents out of it in the past few runs, so it makes sense to go back and donate a little bit. We'll clear out our other rooms first, just because there's no real reason not to, considering we are very unlikely to take damage, he says, right before taking damage. Bad gas, not what we're looking for. And we should find some rooms with skulls in them. I mean, there were a couple in that last room, but I prefer for them to be clustered together a little bit more, so that we could blow them up and get a tarot card, and this might do it. It doesn't even take a great tarot card to make me a believer right now. Wow, this room can pretty much go fuck itself. Nice, nice, and nice. That had to be quick, but it got the job done. Oh, we got a card. The tower. Well, we can use that to maybe destroy some more skulls, or maybe all of the bombs can fall in exactly the same place and summon a single host. Lovely. Well, we can still get 2 for 1 bomb here. I'm disappointed. Yeah, you know, it's not shameful. Just disappointing, really. Alright, let's wedge ourselves back here and donate a little bit. I'm doing my post-Isaac stretch early, which is bad manners. Oh well. What are the ideal cards for me? I would love... that's okay. Might as well buy this. I would love to pick up... Joker, Sun... almost any rune, but in particular, you know, Yera runes. What's the... I've forgotten now, unfortunately. What's the rune that allows you to reroll Perthrow? A Perthrow rune would be awesome to basically give us a functional D6 here. That's about it, honestly. Hierophant, I think I mentioned. I mean, the Devil card wouldn't be bad. Empress wouldn't be bad. World wouldn't be bad. 2 of Hearts, 2 of Spades for that matter. I guess we're just going to be going. I know we could play our blood bank, but I don't need the money, and I don't have anything to donate anymore, so it seems kind of worthless. Oh, it should not have been standing there. Thank you, Infamy. And no deal with the devil. This is amazing to me. You know, we did Dark Room last time, so I'm going to do Chest this time, even though this is probably a fairly one run. And I guess we're just going to be hoping for a skull drop, or not a skull drop, but a tarot card drop. I mean, I probably should have been a little bit more diligent on the last floor about finding tarot cards, but I don't have anything to offer in my own defense, but I did say but anyway. Excuse me. We can make it through there. I've jumped rope a few days in my past life, so I understand how to get through a situation like that. Apparently that enemy is impossible to dodge, for me. Those of you who don't suffer from debilitating dumbitis might have been a little bit better off. We have to open these because I'm like, you know, I really want a good chance to get a tarot card, but none exist apparently. That being said, we still did get a good trinket in the form of the lockpick here. Especially if we're going to end up getting a Yera rune. Having the lockpick basically eliminates any need to find more keys, so I'm content with that, but we got to find the Yera rune to begin with. And one more wave. It's just Chubb. Chubb with, like, Mom's Knife and Creep is pretty much the ideal enemy for you to end up facing. I can't be mad. Thank you for the extra key. For basically, at this point, only double key rooms, but hey, I appreciate it nonetheless. Envy, my favorite. What are you going to give me today? A Troll Bomb or Shoot the Whoop? Troll Bomb or Shoot the Whoop? I'm going to bet on Shoot the Whoop. I'm feeling like the game's going to assume that it's being generous. What did I tell you? Alright, so obviously we're not going to take advantage of that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like there's no point to picking things up unless they're books now. There was a Tinted Rock there, which I immediately lost the Spirit Heart that we gained from. We'll look for the secret room, but I'm not going to pay 2 Spirit Hearts to go into our curse room at this point. Sure, it could work out, but we don't have any likely chances of becoming Guppy. So that, oh well, we're going to go to it now, but for the most part, that it becomes a little cost prohibitive. If we could fly, I would do it. Oh, we got 9 lives. If this is a Guppy item, we change our tune, but honestly, I think I'm going to skip 9 lives and nobody tell Nick. But I think this is one of those rare situations in which it's probably best for me to not take 9 lives. Not because it's a bad item, but because we've already got a win, kind of like right on the tip of our knife. So there's pretty much no reason for us to take a chance at messing it up. You know, rocking the boat is just likely to tip it over here instead of creating a sweet, you know, lullaby-type motion. What's up, buddy? How you doing? If you poop on the floor, I'm gonna be mad. We don't abuse our animals. I'm not, like, preventing him from going to the bathroom. I think he's just telling me that he's gotta poop, and he wants me to know. Or he just wants some attention and he's mad that I'm not giving it to him. I don't know. I'm not an animal psychologist. Called Cesar Milan. They'll figure it out. Bad damage on my part. Of course, we could go back on that guppy thing if we get a deal with the devil on this floor. There is a tinted rock over there. It's very difficult to get the landscape right. Yeah, I don't think we can get it unless we can fly. That was great damage. Oh, that was even better. Okay. I resign from the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. If anyone needs me, I'll be at the bar. Come on. Come on. Where is this so-called boss fight? It should have a deal with the devil. If we lose enough HP, I will go with 9 lives as kind of like a preventative measure. Or if we get a deal with the devil and our deal with the devil ends up containing a guppy item. Joker? 2 of spades. Oh, well, absolutely. We will take advantage of this. We only need to double it one more time to get to 99. So I don't think I'll actually end up using 48-hour energy. I think I'll just keep it. You might be saying, hey, stupid, you finally got a card, you should stick with it. But we've already gotten kind of the maximum benefit out of that card. I'd rather keep 48-hour energy for the chance of a good card coming up and us having some more advantages to it. If we end up, even, like, we have the lockpick, keep in mind. If we end up somehow needing more than 48 keys, you know what? You got me. You win. But we only had one more doubling in us anyway, basically. So I think getting rid of 2 of spades is the right thing. Give me some 2 of clubs action. I would play the shit out of that. We can get ourselves some 99 bombs and, I don't know, maybe 5 doublings, something like that. Oh, that's bad damage. This is all bad damage. It continues to be terrible damage. Which is why I'm really banking on this deal with the devil here. You know what? I might actually go back for 9 lives. We're going to get a cube of meat, which is... it's fine. Or ball of bandages. But ball of bandages is basically just a pink cube of meat. They don't become different until the second level. No deal with the devil. This is amazing. I am going to go back for 9 lives. The reason I'm going to do it is because I'm not confident in my survival. So the thing with 9 lives is real tricky. Everybody, well, many people, I should say, think that 9 lives lowers your survivability. But it actually greatly increases it in almost every situation. There are some situations when it doesn't. But I would rather have 9 HP spread out over 9 lives than have 4 HP on 1 life. And we'll actually have the benefit of the Spirit Hearts here as well, but... like, I don't think this is that ambitious of a choice. I think we have a better chance of beating the game when we can die. Like, I mean, that might seem self-evident, but, you know, a lot of people are like, I'd rather have 3 HP and a Spirit Heart than have 9 lives. I think that is... there's times when that's valid, but if you have high damage, you should be okay having very low HP, especially if you can respawn. My 2 cents, anyway. Don't fuck this run up, though. In my defense, we've gotten some pretty bad boss items, and not nearly as much action from deals with the devil as you would expect, considering the lack of red heart damage I've taken. However, I have Mom's Knife, so there's not much excuse for a loss. I might open that anyway, because we need a tarot card, but kind of just hoped we'd get like a Hierophant card on the ground or something. At this point, I want the Joker a lot less than I ever did, but the Hierophant would be out of control. I'm a little scared. Wonder if you can use, like, Yara Rune and 48-hour energy to just, with blank card, of course, to just endlessly create 48-hour energy pills and give you, like, unlimited charges of something on a floor. That would actually be awesome if we could get that on the chest. I don't know if tarot cards can actually be in iron chests. I find myself second-guessing myself. Allow myself to introduce myself. My name is Richie Cunningham, and this is my wife, Oprah. You know, all the good English accents in Canada were stolen Space Jam style by Mike Myers when he started shooting Austin Powers. And maybe not even, you know, Mike Myers' accent can save our national pride there. There's a little bit of extra money for us. Unlikely to come in handy. Little scary, but we're fast enough and more than strong enough. Let's just let the creep finish the job here. We get a pill. The pill is bad gas. We've had a lot of those over the course of this run. Of course, bad gas would be more useful than 48-hour energy has been, but the hope is that 48-hour energy will eventually, you know, basically turn into the coup that we need. That is not good damage. There is a tinted rock, though. Good. That's the ideal payout for us right now, I guess. I'm just going to leave my knife here, and if you poop into it, well, that's your fault, isn't it? Red heart we'll never be able to use. No tinted rocks that I can see. We're going to play the shit out of this judgment, though. I'm just going to wedge myself back here. Ruka, what is your problem, buddy? You got an issue? He wants out. I'm going to let him out. Ruka. Ruka. Alright, I closed him up, and now Tomo wants out too. We did get an HP upgrade there. HP upgrade is good. It will. Oh, there was a tinted rock. I'm an idiot. Sometimes you just need a fresh set of eyes, I guess. And it gave us an extra spirit heart. I'm going to play this guy once. I know we could play him twice, but I'm a little scared. And the more HP that we have dropping, I think we might have had an HP back there, but the more we'll play this Demon Judgment. Obviously, I would love to get a payout. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Nothing to worry about. Those should have been easier shots, but we didn't get hit anyway. Wow, we're just going to leave. And we're going up. We're going to the Cathedral this time. It's a nice change of pace. We are going to the chest. Blank card. You don't want to go to the dark room on blank card. You got that Yara rune chance, man. It might not be a great chance, but it's a chance nonetheless. Oh, and we're good. We're good. We're good. Angel Room? I don't think it can contain anything, but we might get super lucky and find something here. I'm not getting a key piece here for no reason. No spirit hearts. That's all right. Up to the next floor. Please be the floor of bountiful tarot cards. I desire it. Curse of the Blind. Can't see our items. Not that bad. We do, you know, on average, how many items do you get on the Cathedral? Less than 1. Probably not technically 0, because there's golden chests, but that's bad for you, dog. Oh, I can't fly. I walked on the creep. That's what I get for being a smartass. We really don't need those keys, but we'll take them. Scary. Very scary. Extremely ball-shakingly scary. That's alright. We did get a hit enough there to feel bad about it, but again, if we die, this is why we got 9 lives. I didn't get 9 lives expecting not to die. I got 9 lives expecting the lives to compensate for the deaths, for the lack of HP, basically. Bad shooting. Better shooting. Really don't need that money. We have a mob trap room. Not gonna bother with it. Hopefully this is the right way. I'm encouraged by the fact that, you know, we've had a lot of rooms down here. Wide open spaces oftentimes means that there's a potential boss room in the area. But it could just be a really ambitious dead end. Oh, so it's looking good. Broken remotes. I can't help but think that there's probably something creative we could do with broken remote, considering we're not using our spacebar item for anything else. We could at least use it for teleporting, but I don't really want to teleport, to be honest with you. I want to get a tarot card. You know? Let's not settle. Let's not compromise. A Hierophant card is basically an instant win. A Devil card helps out a lot. An Empress card helps out a lot. A Sun card doesn't help out that much anymore, but it's something. 2 of Hearts doesn't really help out that much anymore. We'll probably die before we pick it up anyway, which would take us down to 1 HP. Okay, one of those guys being dead is so huge for me, and also the incredible RNG that kept me from getting hit there. Thank you so much. Please die before you jump. Please, oh, okay, bunged it. There you go. Now just kill the poops. Don't run into them. They've probably done the most damage to me out of any enemy on this run, which is embarrassing. Good, 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 good. That was beautiful. They wove an intricate dance of their own self-destruction. Help me. Little scared. There we go. That was good. No spirit hearts. To be honest with you, I don't deserve them. I've thrown too many good spirit hearts away. You're not supposed to break fistula that early. You're supposed to break the greeds before the fistula parts. We've done what we've done, though. Now we just got to get out of it. Good. Die. Oh, we lived. We lived. And he died. Sometimes the game is good. Excellent. Okay. Easy finish here. Can't go to the cursed room unless it borders the secret room. Work with me, work with me, work with me. It worked not with me, with a competitor. Okay. I don't know if the secret room being there, or not being there, I should say, has any bearing on whether or not the boss room is likely to be closer or further away. That was good. Our damage is crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. It's exactly where you'd expect it to be with Mom's Knife. But that in and of itself is quite high. Our luck stat is pretty good, I think, based on the number of luck upgrade pills we've gotten. This is really the crux of it. What I was going to finish that sentence with was basically that's why we're getting so many drops. It's just that the drops are not that good for us. This is the important fight. What we really need to do is beat this fight without dying. Because it's the skill check, right? Next we get down to the chest. Once we get down to the chest, I can be a little bit less concerned about things. Just because we don't have anything that's as much of a check until the boss fight, I guess, or like a double cage room. But I really don't want to get halfway through this fight and then have to do it again. That's basically what I'm trying to describe here. Plus, starting the chest with double the HP that you might expect would be awesome, and it looks like it's going to happen that way. Now the question is, do we open the chests on the chest, or do we wait for like a Yera, whatever, rune to show up? I doubt a Yera rune is going to show up, so I think we just have to pop them open right off the bat. Hope for the best. Bomb bag. Soy milk. No. This is bad. It's very bad, but we can keep Mom's bra and then have like blank card in storage, basically. We can come back for blank card later and just enjoy the use of Mom's bra right now. That lard pickup is big. And we're going to use Mom's bra whenever it's available. We do have 9 volt as well, I think. Maybe we don't. We have battery for sure. But this'll make it relatively easy for us to use it as much as we want. I guess the battery exists like regardless of the item. So the fact that we had 2 charges stored up meant that we had 2 charges stored up as soon as we started using Mom's bra as well. And with Nun's Habit, it makes our life even easier here. Hopefully we can kill one. The other one's close, I think. What are you doing? What are you doing there, buddy? You're freaking me out a little bit. More HP drops, please. Like, you gave me so many red hearts on the last floor I couldn't use, and now you're just not going to give me any of them at all. That's a little bit rude. Oh! Oh, walked right into that mess. Come on. 1 red heart. Keys. Not good. Relatively difficult room, actually, but with Mom's bra, we should be able to kill at least 1. And if we can do any free damage to the other one, that's a head start. He's got a relatively long, like, lead up to his attacks, so that gave us a good chance. I don't have left hand. Don't get mad at me for this one. That's just a red chest that showed up because it wanted to. Double dark room, or dark 1, is not so bad. Certainly not nearly as bad as a double adversary. Doesn't mean I won't get hit. It means I shouldn't get hit, but that's a different bucket of syrup altogether, isn't it? Oh, come on. Come on. You gotta be close. How did your friend die so quickly? It's not like I had flies or something, did I? I don't think so. Miter. Amazing for many reasons. If we get an early Spirit Heart, it can protect our HP. This should be okay, but it could go wrong. The other thing is, we can leave, if we die and we end up getting down to 1 HP, we can leave all of the Spirit Hearts that it drops on the ground, and as a result, oh, come on. Scary. Yeah, we'll just freeze them just to be safe. But as a result, we'll be able to pick those all up before our boss fight, thereby making our boss fight not so bad. Or at least more likely for us to succeed. It could still be terrible. Pretty fly. Nice. I would kill for a bad trip pill right now, but... honestly, I think we're doing pretty well. This is probably... yeah, this is probably where that lard life ends, and I'm disappointed by that. Because that was awesome to have that much HP. Probably could have thought that out a little bit harder and ended up in a situation where we ended up being able to actually use lard for our boss fight, but I think we accomplished a lot with the HP we got as well. Maggie's bow, it would have been amazing if we beat this room without that showing up, or before that showed up. I think we can beat Blue Baby with Mom's Bra and HP. Now, it would be nice if we could get another HP or a Spirit Heart of some kind, so if we got hit twice, we would get another Nun's Habit charge before actually, like, losing the fight. That would be pretty sweet. Oh, we have 48-hour energy. We can use it for that. So I think Blank Card ended up being useless and almost corrupted my knowledge of 48-hour energy. Thanks a lot, Blank Card, as I continue to avoid personal responsibility for my own ignorance. This should be a win. It ended up being harder than I expected, but that's okay. Sometimes that's a good thing, ladies. Now, we got another Mom's Bra charge. And then we got another one after this, and another one after... wait, didn't I just use it? No, that was his use of Mom's Bra, or something. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe he was immune to the status effect. Pick this one up. Freeze him again. Doesn't freeze the bullets. Nor did it actually work. So yeah, we should have held off for a minute. Because he was immune to the freeze. Well, at least, you know, we already knew that, but at least we've learned a hard lesson about it, which will hopefully make it stick in my memory a little bit more than it previously did. This is our win to lose. Good. Good. Now just the flies. Alright, you know, not the easiest win of all time, but we started out pretty strong and kept it up thanks to Mom's Knife. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.